Hi, I'm Andrew at Baker's Gas. We're here today with the Square Wave TIG 200 from Lincoln Electric. So in this video we're going to go over what this thing can do, what it comes with, and then the all-new deal that's coming out on this unit. It's the cheapest we've ever seen it, and we just wanted to let everybody know about that. So just to dive into the machine itself, and if you guys watch my other videos on this TIG 200, very reliable, 3-year warranty, up to 200 amps on 220. 170 amp stick output on 220. It does 110 as well. It comes with all the plugs, foot pedal, regulator, everything to start TIG welding with. The TIG torch you can see, and a little TIG kit that it comes with. Very awesome unit though. On the front of the machine, easy to use, selector knobs. You got AC TIG, DC TIG, and stick. We also have our amperage, our pulse. We can pulse with this unit, our AC balance, and our AC frequency. So a lot of options on this unit as far as for being so small and the price point that it's at. It does a lot of things that higher dollar units will do as well. So biggest bang for your buck right now. So coming out, they're coming out with this deal right now that has, so it's the best we've ever seen it, $700 rebate right now, and a free Viking 3350. So if you check it out on bakersgas.com, we'll have all the details on there, and how to get the rebate. But it is a $700 rebate and a 3350 Viking. That is a big bang for your buck, right? Because that's a $319 hood. Plus you're getting $700 back. That's almost $1,000 off the machine itself. And where this machine fits in, and I think it's perfect. So if you already have a MIG welder, you already have a stick welder, but you want to do AC TIG or DC TIG, really at this price point, this is the best time to buy it. It's an awesome machine. If you've been on the table or on the fence about buying a TIG welder, right now would be the time to do it. So they are tried and true, they're reliable. Just a personal story that I've had. So I had a buddy of mine that ran a fab shop. Their main TIG welder went down, and he brought his TIG 200 in. And it was a production aluminum fab shop. Low volume, but it was not many welds, but I mean there was probably 100 parts per batch or whatever. And they used this TIG 200 for a month and a half or something like that. I mean, it was a long period of time, every day, day in and day out, welding aluminum, and never had any trouble with it. So awesome story to hear coming out of these machines. I'll flip it on here for you guys and show what it looks like. Now the fan's going to kick on, and it stays on, so it's a little bit louder. But it's not too bad. So we're hooked up to 110 right now, which limits us to 125 amps. You can see that. 125 amps on DC TIG, and then stick we're limited to 90 amps. Now if we go to 220, we can get it up to 170, and then obviously on TIG we can go all the way up to 200 amps output. Over on this right hand side, we got our pulse. We can turn that on and do how many pulses per second we want. AC balance, we're at 75, we'll go all the way up to 90, we'll go all the way down to 60. So it's got a pretty large window of range on that. We're going to go back up to 75 here. AC frequency, we're going to see what that'll put out. So 150 hertz, not bad at all. What can we go down to? 60 hertz, so you're more like your old style machines, but I mean pretty good range on that as well. We'll go up to 120. Now some of the heavier end units, they'll go all the way up to 400 hertz, right? But this is just a TIG 200. That window is probably the most common where you're going to use that AC frequency. Our amperage right there. Awesome little unit. Real simple. You got your positive, negative. Your foot pedal goes in right here. Very, very simple. And on the side of it, what I want to point out here too, it just says recommended TIG weld settings. So if you're brand new to the TIG world, or you're a senior and you know how to TIG weld, this just gives you a good reference of, okay, I'm on this size steel or this size aluminum. Gives you a good amperage range, right? I mean, I'm not saying that's cut and true, but it just gives you a good start on what that is. So we'll flip this thing off. Like I said, on the back of the unit, about that. So this plug comes out, and that's their universal plug. It just plugs in there, and then we got it plugged into 110, which is pretty awesome. Gas input, serial number, I mean everything for your warranties right there. Awesome little unit. It's fairly light. When it comes in the box, I think the box is like 75 pounds, but the unit itself is very light. So, That comes with all your cables, you know, the TIG torch, everything that you need to start out with. That's why it's so heavy. But on the rebate side of things, like I said, best time to buy it is right now. That's the cheapest we've ever seen it. The warranty's still good, 3-year warranty, right? You're gonna get the rebate money back and you get a free hood at the same time. If you got any questions, comments, leave them down below. We'll do our best to answer them. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for some more.